2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Here we are at the Genesis Invitational, one of the top events each year on the schedule. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam. It's been great to have your company here. And Rich, we're into the final round now. What's our next player dealing with as they get it underway?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Oh, I can't wait. Salivating to see how today's play goes. Taking aim from around 190 yards here.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Ooh, back there, horsey. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
He sits in first position. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
And from around 135 yards.
Atta boy, good shot. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Get in. And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, this player is in top spot and Justin Rose is second. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot here on the third. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
8 feet to the cup.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
That's very impressive.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 4th.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
That's nicely done. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And gets that putt of distance to go.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Oh, that was pure. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
This one is all over it.
Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Time to tee off at the 6th.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
So far, so good.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And as we take a look at the standings, this player is currently in first, with Justin Rose second. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Second shot here on the 7th.
This one is chewing fiber.
That's inside the range. What a shot.
Pretty much guarantees a birdie for this player.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Still in the lead now after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Second shot here on the 8th. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. He's currently sitting in first place.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
Good looking shot this. From around 140 yards here. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, get in. That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
So impressive all week long. I gotta say, this player is on top of the golfing world at the moment.
Teeing off now on the 10th hole.
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green is actually reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it, no matter where they put the flagstick. However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, and gets the putt to drop. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
And as we take a look at the leaderboard, this player is in top spot, and Justin Rose is second. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Well played, mate. Time for the second shot at the 11th. That's incredible. What a shot that was. Right at it. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, they should be high on confidence stepping onto the tee now after that eagle at the last.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Well, this one's right at the pin.
I think he's got playing partner Colin Morikawa looking a little nervous after that shot.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Currently in first position. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
And hitting yet another green here today.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And as we take a look at the standings, this player is currently in first, with Justin Rose second. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Luke, it's a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green, and a chance to hole your putt. An opportunity for a birdie here. Like the look of this one. Beautiful shot. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Just a short putt remaining here. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Looking good.
And down it goes. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, this player is in top spot and Justin Rose is second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, well played. And now that finds him in first place. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Great shot. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Yeah, that one's looking good. Outstanding approach shot. He knows if he can get this putt to drop, he'll win the event. Well, this is a week that's going to sit in the memory bank for life. A champion at the Riv. You've just won the Genesis Invitational.
Winning on such an iconic golf course will not be lost on this player. What a performance.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
Luke, it's always fun to see a player when they are in full flight as they were this week. It was a blast to watch. Unbelievable job all around.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.